I'm with Vera Baboun, the Mayor of Bethlehem. No, Mayor, what special events do you have planned this year for Christmas?
Actually, our decoration, this specifically our decoration for this Christmas, were intrinsic to the message of Palestine, and that's the colors that we put on our Christmas tree. It talks about the colors of our flag. Our message was justice, and actually all our activities as well are relating to make our voice heard, that if every Christmas we will pass through the same state of occupation and absence of injustice, this is incredibly uh, unfair. So apart from this, what was special this year, that we renovated the Nativity Square or the Manger Square. As for the other activities, we have a new Christmas market from the 21st till the 24th in the Star Street, together with the Holy Land Trust, plus 8 cultural groups from the Palestinians in Nazareth and Haifa and I think other places like maybe Yafa, I'm not sure. So we have religious, cultural activities, and the main events, the religious, take place in the Manger Square, but all the other activities taking place in the Catholic Action.
So is every year you're building Christmas bigger and bigger and stronger?
This is the most important thing. We believe that Bethlehem is the capital of Christmas, the capital of the Nativity. So we're trying to build every year a bigger and a new dimension for our celebration to be global and worldwide as well. That is why this year we added a new camera over our municipality building. That webcam all the events for 24 hours during the December month. And by the way, the celebration of the lighting of the tree, more than 280,000 watched our celebration through that webcam.
Wow, amazing. So you've just had the lighting ceremony with the tree, and it was packed down there on Saturday. Do you know how many visitors came to visit, and how many visitors do you usually get over Christmas time?
Over Christmas time, usually 25,000 only in the month of Christmas. But this is I don't have the final numbers.
How far in advance do you have to plan Christmas?
We start working early as July or June. It takes a lot of efforts. And let me concentrate on one important fact, that the major events of Christmas, we as a municipality, Bethlehem municipality, should really work on. And we don't have enough staff in our public relations office to do it. So every year the number increases and the nature of the celebrations develops.
So are you actually singing Jingle Bells in June?
No, it's not singing jingle bells in June, but we have to start preparing for it as early as this.
Yeah.
Because you need budgeting, you need staff, you need the different types of activities, you need to decorate the streets, you need to decorate the tree itself. So a lot of efforts is conducted there.
What does it cost to host Christmas?
Well, I'm talking about the celebrations, and actually this year it exceeded the $500,000.
Wow. How is it for you when you see the lights go up in the old city and watching the tree go up in Manger Square? Is it an exciting time?
It goes beyond excitement. Bethlehem is the city of the Christian message. So in its global and universal message, you feel that you are telling the world that you are there for them. And at the same time, this feeling of excitement and connection to the world, it reflects a sense of commitment and victory.
I imagine it's a busy time for you, but do you get a chance just to reflect on the true meaning of Christmas?
I reflected on it during my speech. I was preparing for it and thus reflected. The first one, how can it come that the city of the Nativity that gave the world the message of peace does not live real peace? And while lighting the tree, many times I reflected, what is the significance? Is it only a renewal for our needed hope? Is it a renewal for our need for peace? Or a renewal for our message of love to the whole world? But we live a victimization process that sometimes every time you enlighten or the light in the tree, you lighten and you renew your hope in a different reality. So this time, when we lightened, it went, at least for me, it went beyond a message of hope, but an adamant call for all the people, for all humanity, not to neglect our voice and our need for a state of liberty, for a state of independence. Enough is enough. And this time, when I lightened the tree with the Prime Minister, I prayed. I prayed for no more negligence.
Do you want to see Christians around the world take Bethlehem to their hearts?
What a very important question. I believe maybe not everybody is aware that Bethlehem is there and needed to be more embraced in the hearts. Bethlehem is all about a message. When neglecting Bethlehem to suffer all the suffering that it passes through, when its citizens immigrate, and thus seeking other opportunities, we're talking about a city where it is completely blocked. Its resources are blocked. Opportunities are blocked. It needs the global citizens of Bethlehem who believe in its message to really understand what is Bethlehem all about. It seems still, by time the star of Bethlehem, it's losing its brightness. This is a question I ask. And that is why I always urge any political solution within the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, it really supports Bethlehem to remain. Bethlehem suffers a lot from all the Israeli occupational practices. Now you think of the new wall to be built around Beit Jala, the last resort for people to go and to move. Where is the world? Where are the Christians? Bethlehem is not only for the Bethlehemites. Bethlehem for everybody who believes in the message of goodness. Are they there for it? I repeat one statement once said by one of the students I met after discussing the role of Bethlehem and their role as students and citizens of Bethlehem. He was so pessimistic that he asked me, Mrs. Mayer, please, after all this, tell me what can Bethlehem do for me? I was completely stunned and silent. A very logical question. But I had to turn it, and I told him, well, let us think together, what can we do for Bethlehem, all of us? And this is a question I raise. Is the world willing together to do something for Bethlehem through a very important and highly needed political solution within the Arab-Israeli conflict?
Now, on Christmas Eve, the Scouts parade here in Manger Square. Do they come from all over Palestine?
No, actually the scout groups are from Bethlehem.
Are they just from the Bethlehem area?
Yes, they are just from the Bethlehem area.
And it must be really exciting to actually see them parading and getting their instruments out and being on the streets.
In Bethlehem, we have many scout groups, and they are all, good bagpipers. The tradition of the bagpipe is very well known in Bethlehem, and you can see them in Christmas going all over. Scout groups and bagpipers are a very important and endemic tradition for them. So they keep on it and develop it every year.
Must be proud of them to be able to walk around Manger Square playing their instruments.
Definitely, I am.
Will President Abbas be visiting Nativity Church this year?
Yes, he will. Yeah. Definitely, President Abbas is adamant to attend the 24th and participate with us, be part of the celebrations and mainly the Mass.
Now, Christmas is a Christian celebration, but do the Muslims enjoy it as well?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that is the beauty of Bethlehem, that we live together, we experience the same experiences together, experiences of joy, experiences of hardships. So together we are there.
What's been the highlight of the year for you?
The lighting of the Christmas tree this year.
Yeah.
The number of the people who attended, who watched it on the webcam or on the broadcasting or on media everywhere. We extended the message, and everybody was really keen to participate. and to be part of it.
Mm.
Our voice was heard, I hope.
Mm.
It was an achievement, I think.
Mm. And what message would you like to give out to the world this Christmas?
Again, all I want for Christmas is justice. Justice, and mainly this year is the solidarity with the Palestinians. And all the European countries and their parliaments who voted for the right of the Palestinians, of us, to have a state is highly appreciated. Never seen that before. The will of the people moves towards the right of another people. And that for me was another peak.
And probably the most important question, have you been good this year, and will Santa be coming?
Santa Claus always comes.
Yeah.
But it depends how we are prepared to receive his gift.
Yeah.
And depends also sometimes on the gift itself.
Yeah.
This year was creditably challenging for me as a mayor and for us as Palestinians. A lot went on. So we hope with a celebration of a spiritual, a mental renewal, and that next year will be a Santa Claus with really good national gifts that brings us a right that we're really looking for.
Okay, Mayor Bethlehem, thank you very much.
Thank you.